Greetings, folks. This is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Got an update on the Formula One group build. You notice I didn't say the Jordan. So, pivoting. This is my second pivot. Okay. I'm admitting defeat for now for the liquid mask and the painting. The liquid mask came off really nicely on the larger areas, but the smaller areas, when I was trying to get it off and I was using a toothpick and being really careful, it wasn't coming up. So then, of course, you have to resort to something like an X-Acto knife. And then when you do that, you start scratching the paint underneath that you're trying to protect, et cetera, et cetera. So just this knock-on effect. So just kind of got frustrated and just thought, I'm just going to move on to something else and, get things going again. So, this Honda, I think there's a couple of folks building it. I want to say Tiffany's going to be building one. I think there's one or two others. I had actually started this sometime last year, and I got through the first, 3.5 steps, 4 steps. I don't know. Actually, I was partway through step 6, so we'll say 5.5. So basically, I got the engine put together and a bit of the rear suspension, the drive shafts. So they're in there. So quite happy with the way this looks. I was quite happy with the way this looked when I put this back on the shelf, and I'm honestly not sure why. I think quite possibly it was because I had started to think about the Formula One group for actually having the group build. And as a result, I didn't want this car for the group build. I don't know, because I remember I started with the Tyrrell 6-wheeler, and then I went with the Jordan as a tribute build to Eddie Jordan. Sorry, Eddie. So anyway, this is where we're at. So I've gotten some parts in primer and a couple of other parts in the dehydrator to wrap up the engine. And then I'm going to get started on the front uprights and a bit of the cockpit area and front suspension and things like that. So it is a nice kit. I've seen it built up. I think Kyle built this one. So I'm looking forward to getting this one over the line. There's very little, if any, masking. So yay me. And it's a classic car, 1965 Mexico winner. You can go a couple ways with this. A couple of different drivers, Richie Ginther and R. Bucknam. And I'm sorry, I'm not sure what Bucknam's first name is. So that's where we're at. So just wanted to jump on very quickly. This all happened last night, and then I made a video about this change of direction, and about 1 minute into the video, the microphone failed, and I didn't know it. So that was just kind of the cherry on top for last night. So I just deleted that video and just kind of chilled out downstairs and left everything alone. So this is take 2 on my video introducing take 3 for the group build. But anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm pleased with the work that I did on this previously. I think it's going to be a fun little kit to finish up. And yeah, I mean, brighter days ahead. So it's just styrene. Um, that's why we have stashes. So I was quite pleased to pull this out. I looked at a couple of other ones, and then I thought about this. And I was like, I started working on that, so I want to finish it up. So that's it. Uh, Hope you all are having a great weekend. It's nice and steamy outside. I got the lawn mowed this morning, and gonna let this stuff percolate. Gonna watch a little bit of the 24 hours of Spa. Got some other racing going on. So once again, thank you very much for all your support, your kind comments, your shares, likes, subs, all that stuff. Thanks again to Gallery Airbrushes for their support of the channel. Again, you can go to gallery.com and use code BOX to get 10% off. There is still a code in the description here and in the little crawl at the beginning that's good for a couple more days. Actually, I think maybe only through tomorrow. Yeah, today's the 28th. So it's only through tomorrow for Amazon, the gallery store at Amazon. So if you go there, you can use that code. All right. So thank you very much once again. Hope you all have a great weekend. Be safe. And again, prayers to those who need it. Happy birthday to Shaggy, Shaggy's Awesome Garage. And praying for you, buddy, to get better and get healed up. Hopefully you don't have to have surgery. But yeah, take care, everybody. This is Tim, and I'm not sure where Key is. He's probably laying low as well. But Lock Stock Garage, y'all have a good day.